All right, yeah, what's going on, chat? Today we just finished a Riftlab Clash 1. This event was pods of 16 players, and there were a lot of players. 64 entrants, it looks like. So we did go 3-1, which is obviously, you know, good, bad, however you see it. It's okay. We did okay here. We played Viktor Midrange today. I am looking at some changes, but I'm not sure if I want to make too many changes before tomorrow because we're going to run it back. So we're playing Viktor Midrange. We're playing 7-5. I'm considering going 6-6. It's really weird. Our battlefields are Trafarian War Camp, Obelisk of Power, and Candlelit Sanctum. This is the list that we've got. Viktor, fairly standard early drops: 3 Stupefy, 3 Student, 3 Hidden Blade, 3 Smokescreen, 2 Poro, 3 Scout, 3 Call, 3 Drummer, 3 Manufactor, 3 Patron, 3 Sprite Mother, 1 Blast of Power, which is what we're trying out today, 3 Singularity, 3 Watcher. We're also working with our sideboard of 3 Salvage, 3 Evangel, 2 Stratagem. Yeah, some numbers need to be moved around. Thousand Tail Watcher has some issues against Yi. That could have been a contributing factor in our loss. Not necessarily the reason why we lost. I feel like our problems with Viktor were more about things we could have done better in game 2. You know, we can do a review on that at some point, but that's not what we're doing here. These Evangels, you know, we played against Kaisa. I'm not sure how to feel about them. They feel good, but Kaisa has a lot of good ways to answer us. In the game 3 against in the last round of the event, we played against the Kaisa. We'll go over that in a second. But this Evangel could have been really good or really bad. We'll go over that. But yeah, so this is my sideboard right now. I'm thinking about moving a Watcher to the sideboard and Stratagem into main. Yeah, or maybe just 1 Stratagem only and maybe putting in a Shark instead. I haven't made a decision. I'll be thinking about it today. I'm probably going to go gym after this. We'll, you know, be able to contemplate in the sauna or something. But we'll see. Yeah, so this Obelisk of Power is something that I am not sure about. The biggest problem with the Obelisk is that if I start maybe 2-drop 1-drop, so an Obelisk of Power is my going first battlefield. That's what I've been using it for. One of the problems with it is just that the play patterns end up like this, right? You're gonna it's one way or the other. So one possibility is that you get a 2-drop and a recruit, or you get a 3-drop and that's it. So the 3-drop that you'd want is Manufactor. Drummer is not that good. Maybe I'm just supposed to go second and go straight to 4, but we can talk about that in a moment. But yeah, so this as a 3-drop if you're going first, the Drummer, and it's an Obelisk, is very meh, right? Against Kaisa, it's probably fine. Kaisa is gonna be at 4 runes in her first turn, and removal doesn't really clear Drummer very well if they are, you know, using a Hextech Ray. So it's fine against Kaisa. It's bad against other decks. We'll go over in a moment. So we'll go over our matchups now. Round 1, let me check my notes. We played against the Hat Case. He's on Master Yi. That game was interesting. We did have a closer game 3. I remember making a lot of weird decisions in game 2 where I just feel like we could have played it better, and I'm not sure how much of a difference it would have made. He did just have a win wall when I needed to resolve something, and there went the game. It's a very weird situation because the Riptide Rex, gets better if they have win wall, right? Because they can't stop that. Let's see. Let me take a look. Yeah. So, but yeah, overall that was a good match there. He did end up going 2-2, which, yeah, I guess it didn't ultimately make a difference in my breakers, in the sense that I could never catch up to this because he lost in the last round, right? That is what it is. I still ended up being the highest ranking 3-1 aside from the guy who lost the last round. So I am not unhappy about that at all. I'll take it where I can get it, man. So that was round 1. We did lose round 1, which I thought would totally destroy my breakers, but it turns out that was not the case. So round 2, we played against a Bamboo Panda. He was on set. He did in our games, he kind of just did not draw. I did win 2-0. He just didn't draw his 2 drops. He mulled 2 both games and didn't draw 2 drops. And if the opponent doesn't play doesn't play anything early, oh man, that is so good for Viktor. We didn't have to get to the point where that can drop 2 drops and destroy you. Like for example, if we go first with our obelisk, they can do Daring Poro and Pit Rookie, and you kind of just lose the game. It might be a situation where I'm supposed to go second and just like bite the bullet, but I don't want to do that. Why am I doing that, right? Why don't I just go first? So I might move it to a fortified position or something, but we could talk about it, or I can figure that out later. So that was our round 2 that we won 2-0. Round 3 we played against Trollolus. He was on Timo. He ended up going 2-2. Let me think. Yeah, we made it to game 3. He dragged the game out with Aspirant's Climb, and that was interesting. Not many notes on there. I had 0 sideboard cards. I just played the original 40, and we were able to end up getting there. I think it is generally a good matchup for us because they don't have too much counterplay against Singularity. Yeah, but yeah, they had a lot of interesting stuff. They had, big ass Dr. Mundo that was riding the wind, that kind of stuff. Interesting games, but we were able to get there in a in a game 3 situation. So yep, that'll do it. And round 4 we played against Bermuda Triangle here on Kaisa. I was originally paired against T Simple T, but they did repairing. I was hoping for a rematch. We had played yesterday in the Thursday night fights, and he did beat me. But that, I guess, helped me out to be able to win against someone else who was playing Kaisa. Game 3, the opponent just didn't have a Katian Rain. They had a Katian Rain in game 2, and they were able to get me to a position where I couldn't really redevelop. I had a lot of little tokens, and they all just died. So yeah, that's what happened. And they just didn't have the singularity. They had Singularity, but no Rains and no Watcher. and that was very helpful to us. So we were able to get the last round in 3-2 also, or 3-1, or 2-1, excuse me. So it was 2-1, 1-2, 2-0. We only have 1-2-0 today. That's why 7-3. Yeah. 2-3. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So we dropped 3 games, and yeah, that we ended up making 3rd place. So back real quick to the deck. I'm looking at changing out maybe this Thousand Tail Watcher for a Riptide Rex. We might go to, I think this Blast Up Power has potential, but I'm really not sure. I might just go for something I don't want to do is yeah, I might want to go back to Falling Comet, because this is very meh. The problem is that the 6 versus the 5 is a big difference, and it might even matter more if I don't play Obelisk of Power. So right now my changes are looking like probably change this Obelisk of Power to a fortified position, because when we're going first we can hold a little better. And yeah, that looks like what we're going to be doing so far. Not 100%, we'll see. We'll be thinking about it. And this Blast of Power, maybe we might just go stratagem for blast, Thousand Tail Watcher here, and Thousand Tail Watcher for stratagem. But yeah, and I'm not sure we need 3 salvages, maybe just 2. But the thing about the baited hook deck is that they're very beatable if you can salvage immediately. But if you can't salvage immediately, things get very, very bad. That's why I'm hesitant, but we'll see. And yeah, so it's looking like Viktor's doing okay today. We can definitely play better and improve some of our wins, or improve some of our win rates. But thanks everyone for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the deck, and what changes you think we could take a look at, some tech we could try. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone.